Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. What is the most obvious lie you have ever been told? We cannot give you a raise right now, but we will compensate you as soon as the budget allows. Turns out when the budget allows is when you already have another job offer and put in your 2 weeks notice. How convenient. Well, we just so happen to already have a raise of how much more you said the other company offered. Planned for you. We were going to give you the good news this evening. Your call is important to us. Or, we are experiencing unprecedented call volume at this time. A representative will be with you shortly, and we have always been at war with East Asia. Listen carefully as our options have recently changed. May. That's the real kicker, they know they're lying but they're on autopilot. In high school a buddy told me that he didn't steal our other buddy's watch. He was wearing the watch when I asked him about it. Long-term borrowing, he'll give it back, some say, I'm sure. Some might say so, but I'm not one of them. Lol, in grade school my neighbor stole my water gun, more of a hose actually. Each pump launched a stream of water and it came with a backpack tank. Way better than the super soakers. Anyway, he had it and I went to take it back and he said it was his. He liked mine so much he got his own. I flipped it over and showed him my name on the bottom of it. He said, I liked yours so much, I wanted mine to be the exact same, so I wrote your name on mine too. Genius. The company is in a great shape, so don't pay any attention to rumors about financial trouble. My boss, who still has about 3xx above him, tells me that this is the first company he's ever worked for that has enough money in the bank for all the employees to not work an hour, and they could still pay our wages for 6 months at least. We have like 60 high-end employees. What he doesn't remember is that I was AP for a solid 9 months when my position got slow. There is no fucking way we have that in the bank. LOL. Why don't they understand that the truth is nicer than falsehood? They're worried employees will jump ship to a competitor that seems more stable. Ha, been there. Don't worry, the order book is full. We're in great shape. 1 week later I'm made redundant and 2 weeks later the company folded. I was picking up a sofa from a guy I found on Kijiji and he stopped me right before leaving to see if I wanted to buy a mirror he was also looking to get rid of. I wasn't really interested but my wife seemed keen, so we stopped in the hallway to check it out. He said it was a gift from my son-in-law. It's a beautiful mid-century antique. I'll let it go for $75. He went on about what an amazing mirror it was and even told me pick it up and feel how sturdy it is. I picked it up, it was really heavy actually, and took a peek at the back and saw a sticker from Value Village with a $30 price tag. I kinda chuckled to myself and asked if he would go any lower than $75. He said I really couldn't. Then I said, well, I can see a tag from Value Village on the back here. We ended up getting the mid-century antique mirror for $15 and me and my wife still laugh about the amazing deal we got on it. Reminds of when I did custom framing for a retail store and a woman came in with a painted piece she wanted reframed. She went on how it was very very valuable and how I better be careful. Her great-grandmother painted it, you know. It's the last painting she has by her. I'm 90% sure she was planning on complaining no matter how carefully we reframed it so that she could say we damage her priceless artwork and get the frame for free. When I peeled back the backing paper to take it out of the frame there was still a faded clearance, $14.99 tag on the back. Mayo. Woman looked like she bit into a lemon. Ah yes, the joys of custom framing in a big box store. This sounds just like the clients I had coming into the Michaels store I worked at after college. We're not playing favorites. Was told I needed to buy my own car as a teen and I did. Following year my baby Bro was given a free car. He's 15 mo's younger, is now 56, still living at home. My sister had her car and college pretty much paid for. I was basically told to kick rocks. This reminds me of the time I asked my parents for a drum kit. I'd been asking for a couple of Christmases and had been having lessons for a few months. Because I hadn't been successful for almost 2 years I just gave up. Stopped asking for a kit, stopped having lessons, which turned out to be a blessing in the end, and just forgot all about it. Then my brother started a band. He's a very talented metal vocalist. He asked for a kit and got one for Christmas that year. I was devastated with my parents, but I was happy for my brother. He doesn't even play the drums, even now, but it was cool for him to have what he asked for. Edit. Holy snap, I wasn't expecting this much attention on this comment. I'm going to read every comment, but it is getting late, so I'm sorry if I don't get back to you all. The life of the unloved child. I know those feels so very well. Took my parents 25 years, and my sister cutting them off for them to remember they had a son. And then I nearly died, so I was an inconvenience again. Lol. My older brother used to get presents on my birthday. I specifically had asked for an action figure from the cartoon Street Sharks for a long time. I even showed my mother the exact toy when we were out shopping. Birthday arrives, and I got clothes and new shoes while my brother got the action figure I asked for. My grandma was so pissed off when she found out, so she took me to Toys R Us to pick out toys. When I was 23, my family asked what I wanted to do for my birthday. I said I just wanted a steak dinner. We had spaghetti and vegetarian meatballs because that's what my brother wanted. When the Xbox 360 came out, I was in high school. I shared a room with my brother, but I worked and he didn't. I bought a new TV and an Xbox with one of my first checks. I came home one evening after work and was so excited to play Borderlands. I got to my room and the Xbox was gone. My brother took it to his friend's house, and I was told by my dad to deal with it. So I decided to take a walk and smoke a little bit of weed. I opened my stash jar, and all my weed and over $200 was gone. Obviously I couldn't confront my dad about the weed, but when I told him my money was missing, he blamed it on me losing it. That night when my brother came home, he had a brand new jacket and matching shoes, and was carrying leftovers from a restaurant. I lost it and beat the hell out of him, and my dad called the police to have me arrested. Edit. Thank you all for the well wishes. My brother committed suicide 6 years ago, and it drastically changed my dad's attitude. I'm still no contact with my mother, and that'll never change. Grandparents passed a few years ago, and that was the last time I saw my mom's side of the family. After a night in juvenile hall, I was released back to my dad, and had 2 years of probation. The Xbox was there when I returned home, but never saw the $200 or my weed again. I got a safe after that. I'm in a good place now. I have my son that I adore and spend all my free time making sure he's as happy as can be, because I'll never be the parent that I had growing up. Your parents and brother are cunts. I'm so angry on your behalf. We will keep your resume on hand, and let you know if any other positions open up. As a recent graduate job searching, it hurts. Job recruiters are such dicks about the whole process. I went in to interview for a job, and they paraded me around their different locations for 3 months and ghosted me. Shit fucking hurts. Numerous other employers don't ever respond. I appreciate the fuck out of companies that will at least tell me when they decide not to move forward with me as a candidate. But of course, I have to be available for an interview in 2 days because I can't be busy, right? Edit. Wow, I am so sorry so many of you can empathize with my situation. I hope you all have good jobs now where you feel somewhat fulfilled and make enough money to live somewhat comfortably. A while back I had a company email me saying I had 8 hours to send back a 10-minute video interview, requiring both directly answering questions into the camera and presenting a PowerPoint with voiceover. Busted my ass recording and editing that fucking thing, emailed it, no response whatsoever. I was pissed. As a tax accountant, I'm told lies about how much money people actually made all the time during tax season. My favorite was a guy telling me he's broke because he only makes $35,000/year in NYC, so my very reasonable fee is too much for him. He says this after he asks me if he can deduct the new BMW 5 Series he just bought his son all cash. It isn't just the lie, but the added insult of such a bad lie told to one's face that is so galling. Had another client last week tell me he doesn't have any money to live 'cause of the pandemic. He bought a $750,000 condo in Greece as a vacation home a couple months ago. It's like these people forget that our job is literally to track what they do with their money. That's not a hickey, I bruised my neck helping my sister move today. Thank you for the awards. Can't believe my top comment is about my shitty Excel mayo. I told my mom I got it from football practice. She asked why my teammates were giving me hickeys. Your mother is a gem. You got the hickey from your sister. LYNYRDSKYNYRD plays in the background. Yeah, I did all my homework in like 5 minutes, I promise. Holy shit, this comment blew up. Thanks lol. Oh, I sent you my homework via email, I must have made a typo in your address. That's a rookie way. Create a batch file that brings up a corrupt file error. Send them that, then you get more time to finish the project while they send an email back saying the file was corrupted. You can tell them I'll resend it when I get home.